Hey guys, it's Scott from Forgot to Grow Up Podcast. Welcome to another edition of Getting Scott Headed, our weekly rant series where I rant about a different movie, TV, entertainment, or pop culture related topic. This week I'm going to be talking about why it sucks to go to the movies. Why going to the movies sucks. Now I've done a similar topic to this before about one of my rants. I talked about cinema etiquette. That was more about how people should act when they go to the theater. This is about the general reason why it just sucks to go to the movie theaters nowadays, because I used to love it. I used to go to the movies all the time. When I was younger growing up, I used to go 2-3 times a week at least with my dad and my family, or one of my brothers, or my friends. I would go all the time because I do generally like the movie experience. But in recent years, at least the last 5 to 10 years, the movie going experience has turned into this chore. It feels like it used to be a fun experience, and now I feel like it takes so much effort, and it's just such a pain in my butt to go. And so that's what this rant is about. I'm going to be ranting about why it sucks, why going to the movies sucks. Okay, for at least in my opinion, the different things that annoy me, that keep me from going to see more movies like I used to. Because the last 4 weeks in a row, I've seen one movie a week, which isn't a lot. I'll admit there are people that are going a lot more than me, but those people are a lot more tolerant of human beings and society than I am. And I can only put up with so much. I only have so much social energy and so much energy I can use to go out into this world and interact with other people. And going to the movies, just because how much it sucks nowadays, it's not always worth that energy. Now, I'll admit, I still go to see those big blockbusters that I really want to see, my superhero movies, my Star Wars movies, those big ones. But this week I want to go see Ocean's 8, and to be honest, I'm watching it for the podcast and for the YouTube channel more than anything, because if I didn't have the podcast or YouTube channel, I probably wouldn't go and see it. And it's because of these reasons I'm going to finally actually get to ranting about 2 minutes into this rant, which is why going to the movie theater sucks. Is because it's expensive. Like, I remember there was a time I could get a $4 ticket, which makes me sound really fucking old. And I'm not that old. I pretend to be super old sometimes, but I'm not that old that it's like this crazy fantasy thing. It used to be a thing every Tuesday at Cineplex. You could go for $4.25. I used to see so many movies then, and it used to be packed. It sucked. Everybody who knows me knows I hate a crowd. I can't, the more people around me, the more uncomfortable I am. Okay, but I used to love going to those $4.25 nights because it was such a good deal. Like, that's such a great deal. It was worth going to grab pop after. It encouraged more people to go. I've never seen theaters more packed than when it used to be a $4.25 Tuesday. And you always knew that those Tuesdays would be packed, so the rest of the week you knew, okay, well, I could go on a Wednesday and it won't be quite as crazy, and you'll pay your normal price. And like, I used to miss that, but nowadays I have to pay $15, $20 to sit in a slightly comfortable chair that reclines and to have the privilege of watching a movie just because you guys decide to only put it in the 3D AVX theater, and I don't have the option to go see it in the just normal theater where I could pay just $10. So it's just ridiculous. It's so expensive. All the food. Like, I get the food is supposed to be expensive. That's where you're supposed to make your money. Movie theaters is off of ripping us off on concessions. That's the way the world's supposed to work. But for some reason they want to rip us off on the movie ticket and then try and rip us off on all the concessions. They don't even give us a deal on the concessions, pretending to give us scene points to give us free movies. And it's like, yeah, well, you give us some scene points. I paid $50 for this trip to the movies. You gave me 50 points. I only need to earn another freaking 950 to just see a movie, but I can't see an AVX movie, even though that's the only thing you do half the time. What the hell? It's too expensive. Bring back $4.25 movie nights. Maybe $4.25 is a little low. That's really cheap nowadays, but bring back a $5 one. Bring back a $7.25, $7.50 night. Just have one night of the week where it's a little extra cheap. Make it a little more motivating for these movies that I'm not super keen to go see, but I still like to see. I still like the experience of going to the theater. So just stop making it so expensive. That kind of leads into my next reason, which really annoys me about the cinema experience the last few years, which is there's too many goddamn commercials before the movie starts. Now, I get it. They've got a bunch of people. They can need to make a little extra money on the side through advertising. I 100% support advertising and marketing. My business, my job and career is in marketing. I need people to keep showing ads and stuff. But I'm not paying you guys $17 to show me a half an hour worth of freaking ads for 15 different cars and Coke commercials. Like, come on, what the hell? Like, I know you guys are making some really good change off that, and you still want me to pay $15 to go have the privilege of watching a freaking half an hour of commercials? Like, what the hell? Like, no option, no like, oh, warning, there's gonna be half an hour of commercial before this movie even starts. Like, I'm worried about getting there on time and you're gonna show me half an hour of commercials before we even get to the trailers? What the hell? Where's my slice of that ad revenue that you're getting for showing me all these ads? Hey, what the hell? There's no excuse. Now, I'm not saying you can't show ads. It's your movie theater. You can show as many ads as you want, but don't charge me to see it. Tell me, give me a little more warning ahead. Don't tell me the run time for the movie is 2.5 hours and you just throw in a half an hour of things, so my movie trip takes 3 hours. How am I supposed to plan my life around going to see the movies when you guys can't even tell me how long I'm going to be in the theater for? Like some people might be like, oh, well, half an hour is not that big a difference, but it might make a difference. Maybe if I want to see a movie at 10 o'clock at night and then it's supposed to be done at midnight, but it ends up being done at 1 o'clock, that's a big problem if I'm trying to take a bus home or if I'm trying to get an Uber in the middle of the night. What the hell? It's stupid, it's annoying. Cut back on the commercials. I'm not paying you guys to see the commercials, I'm paying to see the movie. Okay, guys? So that's the second-ish, third-ish reason that I'm annoyed and why it sucks to go to the movie theaters. Why go to the movies sucks, okay? And the next reason relates into the last rant I did, which I'll link up here somewhere, which is about cinema etiquette, which relates to people. Going to the movies sucks because there's people there. And now not everyone would be upset about this, and I don't hate all people. I just hate certain types of people. People who have to who aren't aware that there are other people in the world and they have to just do their own thing, which I'm not saying you can't do your own thing. I'm just saying your own thing can't interfere with me doing my own thing, okay? So don't go standing up in the theater, don't go playing on your phones, don't do any of the stupid things that I talked about in the cinematic video. I'll link that again. Yeah, don't do any of that stuff. So that's the fourth reason why going to the movies sucks, okay? And so the last reason I have is just it's inconvenient. Now, movies, like, for most people, maybe it's not as inconvenient. Maybe you have a vehicle, you can just drive and you can park in their giant parking lots. But if you don't have a car, it's a little bit more annoying. Now that's my own fault. Maybe I should go invest in a vehicle, but I live in the city. I'm supposed to be able to take public transportation places. Why do I have to take 2 buses to get to a movie theater? Hey, why in the middle of nowhere where I have to spend an hour commuting just to get to a movie theater? That's just ridiculous. Now again, that's more my own fault for where I live and my positioning and not getting a car and all these different things. But that's definitely another reason why I definitely don't go to the movies as often. It's not as convenient. If they made it more convenient, gave me a deal through Uber. Hey, buy your movie ticket, schedule an Uber at the same time, save $5 off your movie ticket. I'd be like, schedule it now. I'd book everyone. Like, just make it work a little bit better for me, guys. Like, I get it, you guys can't just cater only to me, but I feel like I represent a big chunk of the movie-going audience who only goes to see certain big blockbusters and doesn't ever go see any of the smaller ones, and it's only because how inconvenient, how expensive, how annoying, all the different reasons I talked about today, why they don't want to go. And I feel like maybe I am the only person. Maybe I'm just being selfish and only thinking of myself, but I do that a lot. That's how the world works. But my point is that I think movies and cinemas and theaters everywhere just need to step their shit up and improve the experience and less of these like dumb, gourmet, stupid things. If I want to pay for the VIP theater, I'll go to the VIP theater. I don't need every cinema to be all like fancy and whatnot. Sometimes I just want to spend $5-10 to just sit in the theater, watch the new movie, and then leave without having to like worry, am I gonna be late? Can I sneak this in before going to like my plans after? I don't know. It's impossible to know. They might show me a half an hour of freaking commercials for cars if I had and to all you advertisers who are happy with having 15 freaking other car ads shown with your car, you should probably go see what freaking ads are running before the movies, because why am I gonna buy your Chevy if there's a Subaru ad and a Ford ad and every freaking car is advertising before I get to freaking see my movie? I hate you all. That's why I don't own a car. Not really, but part of it. Maybe, who knows? But that comes to the end of my rant, guys. That's all I've got about this topic in particular today. But that's why, in my opinion, going to the movies sucks. But let me know, guys, in the comments below what you think of the movie-going experience nowadays. Am I just being a baby about the price? Am I just too cheap and I don't want to pay $15 to sit somewhere for 2 hours? Am I too cheap? Or am I right? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below what annoys you most about it, what you love most about the theaters. I'd love to hear you guys' feedback about this. Thanks for joining me again this week. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and check out the Forgot to Grow podcast on iTunes, wherever you get your podcasts. And thanks again for watching today, guys. Have a good one.